A mill-grade oak is to be felled. The one used to make a new water wheel shaft is needed. They are already at the edge of the forest. Foreman arrived with the logging wheels, to remove the tree and bring it down to the mill valley. Here at the edge of the forest is strong from wind and weather, the bicentennial oak grown, which the miller chose. The two forest workers have the most power. Branch-free trunk. The notch is almost finished. Knocked out. The miller is also there with the schnapps. The saw is positioned opposite the notch. The cut runs straight towards the carved angle. Well, the guy is good, so I have to point over the lead logger. Yes, good wedges here, right? Yes, it hangs heavily over it, right? Yes. Wedges are driven into the saw cut, so that it doesn't feel under the pressure of the trunk. Added. The driving wedges are intended to force the tree in the direction of fall. So you have to take your position now. The forester measures from the end of the stump 4.50 m long piece, which is needed for the mill shaft. 4.50 and none 2. The cut is made here. Like this here. Oh Lord, you know. You get stuck in there too. God go. Well, where is it? I can't hurt him. Also with this cut, wedges keep the saw gap open. With the horses, the trunk must first be dragged down to the forest path. You in front. You hop in front. Hey hey hey. Hey hey. He has a route fixed and now turns alternately to the right and pulled free to the left in a sharp tightening. Rollers underneath make work easier for the horses. For further transport, the logging wheels is brought up here on the forest path. Those from the farmers on the Vorderhansruck as a devil's cart, is referred to. She is built like that she with her heavy, curved axis, can be pushed alongside the trunk. When raising the lever like drawbar, the strong hook drops down at the back, to which the tree tied in the middle is chained. Becomes. Now it hangs freely between the cart wheels. At its thick end, it is chained to the drawbar. At the front of the drawbar it binds. The driver holds the chain for the pulling harness. Something unforeseen has happened. The oak, which is 65 to 70 centimeters was too heavy for the old logging wheels. After a short drive, one of the wheels broke on the road. Now the four-wheeled one has two farm wagons equipped with brakes. Be driven along, only on the steep mill path. Should be used. Damned. With the difficult ending, the trunk is pulled forward next to the wagon, who was put in the ditch, so that it is as low as possible. It is now being prepared for loading. Will be on the loading page, first at the front and then at the back, wheels removed and laid flat on the ground. The axles are placed on the wheel hubs like this, that the axle nails rest in the boxes. Finally, the loading booms are attached. Downward sloping car floor, and the two of them disturbing removed. Instead of the wire rope which is wrapped around the trunk in a special way. In the past, a pull chain was used to wind it up. To ensure safety, the blinds are plugged back in. With long ones, the car is then attached to the axle using lever bars raised around the exposed wheels, to be used one after the other. The trunk is for traveling with chains and clubs. Long tree has been tied down. The miller sits astride the top. Before the mill path drops steeply into the stream valley, the car is stopped. For the further journey, the mechanical brakes are not enough down there, so the rear wheels have to be on the underframe, be chained. An iron shirt shoe, who stays on track with his cleats, is attached to the wheel on the slope side. To fix the wheel on the mountain side, a brake chain is enough. With the chained wheels, the heavy load is transported, dragged down the valley. Below where the path turns into the narrow stream bottom, the drag shoe and brake chain have been removed again. The path leads over the stream several times until he reaches the mill on a meadow. At the inlet for the water wheel, that does not rotate visibly in the wheel chamber, the mill ditch has to last through the winter, be kept ice-free. On the slope above the mill there is a small chapel on the right. Next to the enclosed garden, is the earth cellar and the baking house. Hey. Good, this way. Finally, how the oak trunk was put on the wagon. It will be unloaded here in the Mühlenhof. Now it is ready for the mill master, who will turn the mill shaft from the high trunk.